Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Connecting Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk, Integration Guide, and FAQs. Today's session is all about bridging the gap between your sales and support teams using Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk. We'll walk you through how these two powerful platforms can work together to give your teams full visibility from the first sales conversation to ongoing customer support. By the end of this webinar, you'll understand how integration helps eliminate data silos, improve response times, and create a more seamless customer experience. Leading today's discussion is Wendell, one of our account managers, who will guide us through the integration setup, key features, and practical use cases that businesses commonly implement. If you have questions or concerns at any point, feel free to type them in the chat or Q&A section. We will also be taking the time to respond to them after the webinar. With that, let me turn it over to Wendell.
Thank you, Jasper. So, welcome everyone. Good morning. It's so great to see such a fantastic crowd today. I can really feel the energy through the screen, and I am absolutely pumped up to be here with you. So, again, my name is Wendell. You can just call me Wends, and I am one of the account managers here at DevTech. At DevDoc, we're very committed to making your work life easier, smoother, and dare I say, actually fun. So today, we are diving into a dynamic duo that is better than milk and cookies, better than peanut butter and jelly, and I'm talking about the power couple of the business automation, Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk. If you look at the slide on your screen, you'll see the two icons joined by a plus sign. So the blue icon, the logo of Zoho CRM, think of this as your Rolodex on steroids. This is where you keep track of your customers, what they like, and the deals you're making with them. It's the sales side of the brain. Now, the green icon, on the other hand, the logo of Zoho Desk. This is your customer hero hub. When a customer has a question or a problem, they send a ticket here. So it's the support side of the brain. Usually, in most companies, the sales team in the blue lane and the support team in the green lane live in two different worlds. They don't talk. It's like being in a group project where nobody shares their notes. Sales doesn't know the customer is angry about a broken product. Support doesn't know the customer is about to spend $1 million on a new upgrade. So that is just a recipe for a bad day. When we combine these two together, magic happens. Integration is just a fancy tech word for making them talk to each other. When a business, forgive me for that. So when a business, when a salesperson is about to call that same customer, when a customer calls the support team, because of the integration, the support agent can immediately see, oh, this is a VIP customer who just bought a new car last week. That's the data inside your CRM. The salesperson is about to call that same customer. They see a note. Wait, they currently have an open ticket because their car door is stuck. Now, the salesperson knows how to start the call with, hey, I'm so sorry about that door. Let me help you get that fixed, instead of trying to sell them a second car. Now, think of it like your social media and your calendar being synced. If you know your best friend is upset because they failed a math test, you are not going to ask them to do your homework for you, right? So instead, you use that info to be a better friend. Integration makes businesses better friends with their customers. It means no more repeating yourself to 5 different people, faster answers, happier customers. Now, by the end of this webinar, you're going to see exactly how to click the buttons to make this happen so your team can stop working hard and just start working smart. Are you guys ready to see this in action? So let's dive in. Now, what exactly is Zoho Desk? That's a great question. While Zoho CRM is a product that helps you manage your customers, their information, their businesses and accounts, and all the deals within your organization, Zoho Desk is at the heart of your customer service. Look at the screen. This is what we call the ticket view. Imagine you're running a lemonade stand and 5 people are shouting at you at once. One wants a refund, one wants more sugar, and one wants to know if you take credit cards. It's chaotic, right? Now, Zoho Desk organizes that chaos. Every message becomes a ticket, whether a customer emails you, chats with you, or even tweets at you, it all lands in this neat list. No one gets forgotten. Notice those little labels like open, in progress, or escalated. That tells your team exactly who needs help right now. Now, teamwork makes the dream work. You can see who is handling what, so you don't have 2 people answering the same email. In short, it's your ultimate help desk dashboard that ensures every customer leaves with a smile. Now, the big question is, why bring them together? All right, I know what you're thinking. Wendell, they both sound great on their own individually. Then why do I need to mash them together? Well, imagine you're a detective, but you only have half of the clues. You'd never solve the case, right? Integrating Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk is like giving your whole team the full magnifying glass. With this integration, your sales team can see if a customer is having trouble before they call them. No more awkward how it's going when the customer is actually waiting for a repair. Your support team doesn't have to go hunting through 5 different tabs. They can see everything about a customer's history right inside their help desk. It's like having a cheat sheet for every conversation. Nothing is more annoying than a customer having to explain their life story 3 times to 3 different people. Now, with this integration, everyone is ready on the same page. If a high value customer from your Zoho CRM submits a ticket in Zoho Desk, your team will know how to jump on it ASAP. In short, it stops your departments from acting like strangers and starts making them act like championship team. Now, I bet you're ready to see how behind the why. So let's look at what this actually looks like for your team. Check out this screen. This is where your team becomes customer service superstars. Now, on the surface, this looks like a regular email window, right? But because of the integration that we have, it's actually working way harder behind the scenes. Look at Jacob's message to Morgan. Morgan is asking about wireless charging for a bulk order. Now, because Desk and CRM are already talking, Jacob doesn't just see a random person named Morgan. He can already see that Morgan is a huge potential deal from the Zoho CRM. Moreover, Jacob can respond instantly with the right info. It's not just saying, yes, we have that. He's offering a spec sheet and moving that big sale forward while being helpful. The second Jacob hits send, this conversation is recorded. So if Morgan calls their sales representative 5 minutes later, the rep already knows, oh, I see Jacob just sent the specs for a wireless charging. It makes your company look like a group of mind readers, or providing elite level service without even breaking a sweat. Now, I know we've all played that game in school where you whisper a secret to one person, and by the time it reaches the end of the line, it's a total mess. Now, in business, that mess costs money. Take a look at the slide. This is a game changer feature, tagging your sales team directly within Zoho Desk. See Ashlyn Paul over there? She's having issues with her battery. Now, Jacob, our support hero, sees this. But instead of just fixing the battery and ending the call, he notices something. Because of the integration, Jacob can see Ashlyn is an existing customer. He can then tag the sales rep, like Lori Ramirez, right inside the ticket. You can even define who the person is. Are they the decision maker, the influencer? This is like giving your sales team a heads up that a key person is talking to support. Lori, the sales representative, then gets a notification instantly. She doesn't have to wait for a weekly meeting to find out her client was unhappy. She can just jump in, leave a private comment, and follow up once a ticket is closed to ensure Ashlyn is 100% happy. Now, the bottom line is it turns a problem into an opportunity to show the customer how much you care. It's like having a direct walkie-talkie between the people who sell and the people who fix. All right, everyone, check this out because this is where things get really cool. We've looked at the support side, but what about the sales team? Now, think of sales signals as your company's activity feed or notifications tab, but for people who want to close deals. Now, why is it a game changer? See that little window popping up? That's the CRM telling the salesperson, hey, Kelly Smith just had a ticket escalated in Zoho Desk. Instead of a salesperson calling Kelly to ask for more money, they see that escalated tag and think, whoa, let me check in and help her fix that problem first. You go from being a pushy salesperson to a helpful partner. Now, look at Ashlyn Paul on the list. She just gave a high rating. That is a green light signal to reach out and say thanks or maybe ask if she needs anything else. The bottom line, Sales Signal takes all that noise from emails, tickets, and chats and turns them into clear signals you can actually use. It's like having a little bird on your shoulder telling you exactly when and why to talk to your customers. No more guessing, no more awkward timing, just perfectly timed conversations. If you forgot everything else today, remember this one feature because it's the secret sauce of this whole integration. It's called the handshake mode, and it is exactly what it sounds like, a perfect greeting between sales and support. Look at the columns on the screen. Instead of just a giant, messy list of random tickets, Zoho Desk automatically sorts them based on on who the person is in your Zoho CRM. So why is this awesome? The VIP lane, or your customers, on the left side, these are the people who have already bought something from you. They get the extra special love because they've already joined your family. Now, the future friends, on the contacts or leads lane, in the middle and right part of the screen, you can see the leads. These are the people who haven't bought yet but are asking questions. Now, imagine a student asking for a new laptop. If they're a lead, the support agent knows to be extra helpful to help them make a choice. Now, if they're already an existing customer, the agent already knows to focus on fixing their current issue fast. The handshake mode basically takes the guessing out of customer service. You don't have to be a tech genius to see who is the most important person to talk to first. It's like having a seating chart at a party where you already know everyone's name and what they like. Now, check out this slide. This is where the cha-ching happens. This is the ultimate teamwork play. Imagine a customer, Sarah, sends a ticket because her stylus isn't connecting. In a normal world, a support agent just fixes the stylus and says goodbye. But in the Zoho CRM, the Zoho Desk world, we play to win. The 1, 2, 3 combo. The tag team on the left side, you can see the chat bubble, right? The support agent sees that Sarah is a closed won customer, meaning she already bought something before. She messages Saul from the sales team right inside the ticket. Hey Saul, Sarah might be up for her third bulk order. Now, the hey Amelia in the middle part, just like on social media, you can just mention your teammates there. The support agent can tag a salesperson to say, hey, Sarah needs a demo for a new product. Can you take over? Now, for the third step, turning frowns upside down on the right side, look at the sad face icon. If Sarah leaves a bad rating because she's frustrated, the sales team gets an alert immediately. Instead of waiting weeks to find out she's unhappy, the sales representative can jump in now to save the relationship. Now, why is this the dream? It turns your support team into a lead generation machine and your sales team into customer success heroes. You aren't just fixing a broken stylus, you're actually building a relationship that leads to the next sale. All right, so let's pull back the curtain. You might be wondering, how do we actually get these two powerhouses to start talking? The beauty of the Zoho ecosystem is that the bridge is already built. It just needs to be crossed. And at DevDAC, here is how we make it happen. Step 1, the connection. Within the Zoho Desk setup, we navigate to the marketplace. This is like the app store for your business tools. Step 2, the handshake. We locate the Zoho CRM integration and initiate the setup. This is where we verify that both systems recognize each other. And finally, step 3, the mapping. This is the most important part. We don't just hit go. We carefully choose which information, like contact names, phone numbers, or deal sizes, flow between the two applications. Now, why do you need to do it with us? While the integrate button is just right there, DevDAC should ensure and will ensure that the data stays clean, the data sync is instant, and your team is trained to use those new sales signals the moment they go live. We take the technical to-do list off your plate so you can focus on the results. Now, let's look at the actual control room for this setup. As you can see on the screen, this is where the two systems officially meet and greet. Here's the simple breakdown of what's happening here. So, authentication, first we use a secure login, like the email you see there, to prove both accounts belong to you. It's like showing your ID at the door. Now, for the company selection, we pick your specific company portal, in this case, Zilker Incorporated, to make sure the data goes exactly where it's supposed to go. Then, the authorize button. Once we hit that blue authorize button, the floodgates open. Your accounts, contacts, and products start syncing up automatically. All right, so once we've authorized the connection, we have to tell the systems exactly how to share their secrets. As you can see on the screen, this is the sync configuration page. So this is, here's what we're looking at. 1, the two-way sync. See that selected option? It means if you update a phone number in the CRM, it automatically updates in Desk as well, and vice versa. No more manual data entry. Then the field mapping. Look at all those rows like phone, email, and industry. We basically tell the system, hey, the annual revenue box in CRM should talk to the annual revenue box in Zoho Desk. It's like translating two different languages so everyone understands each other. This part can look a bit like a giant puzzle, right? But that's why we're here. We will help you to decide which fields are the most important for your team to see. And we make sure that when your support agent looks at the ticket, they see the exact info they need to provide that for them to provide that wow service. And once we hit that do start sync button, your data starts moving and your teams are officially in sync. So now that we've hit the authorize, we move into the configuration phase. This is where we decide exactly how these two systems share their secrets. As you can see on the slide, the integration is now enabled, but the real power is in these sync settings: accounts, contacts, and products. So we make sure that your product list in the Zoho CRM matches your product list in Zoho Desk. Why? Because when a customer says, my Z Phone 12 is broken, your support agent shouldn't have to ask, wait, do we sell those? It's just already there. Now, for the two-way traffic, information flows back and forth. If you update a customer's phone number in Zoho CRM, it updates in Desk automatically. And then for your safety net, the preferences, look at the bottom section. We can set rules so that if someone accidentally deletes a record in one system, it doesn't disappear from the other. It's like having an undo button for your entire database. So this is where we really shine. We help you configure these preferences so your data stays clean and safe. We'll set the rules for what happens when data is deleted or changed, so you never have to worry about losing a single piece of your information. Now, let's look at the most frequently asked questions for this integration. One of the biggest questions that we get is how exactly does the information travel between the two systems? Great question. This slide shows you the brains of the operation, the data syncing. Think of this as setting the ground rules for your team's conversation. Now you have the two big choices. First one is two-way sync, the double-sided bridge. This is the most popular choice. It means that if you update a client's email in the CRM, it automatically updates in Desk. So if the customer gives a new phone number to a support agent in Desk, it updates in the CRM. Everyone will surely win. Then the other choice is the CRM to Desk sync only, the one-way street. Sometimes you may want your CRM to be the boss or the single source of truth. This means that data only flows from sales to your support team. Now, look at the bottom of the screen where it says map accounts and contact fields. This is where it gets a little technical, but don't worry, DevTech handles this for you. We ensure that first name in Desk matches first name in CRM, so you don't end up with messy data or duplicate people in your system. We set up these sync rules so your data stays perfectly organized without you ever having to lift a finger. Now, if handshake mode is the huddle, this is the playbook. Take a look at the slide. When your support agent is looking at the ticket from Abigail Smith, they aren't just seeing a problem. They are seeing the full picture through this Zoho CRM contact info tab. What's inside this view? Right there in Zoho Desk, we can see Abigail's full profile from the CRM, her email, her phone number, and even who her dedicated account manager is. Now, when you see that potentials or deals tab, the support agent can see if Abigail has a big deal currently being negotiated. And then in the notes and activities tab, if a salesperson wrote a note saying Abigail prefers phone calls over emails, the support agent sees it instantly and no more guessing her preferences. Now, at DevDoc, we customize these layouts so your agents don't get buried in data they don't need. We make sure that the most important golden nuggets from your CRM are front and center in Zoho Desk. It's about giving your team context. When you have context, you provide better service. And when you provide better service, you keep your customers for life. And now, last but definitely not the least, let's look at handshake mode in action. If you're a support agent, your inbox usually looks like a giant, overwhelming wall of text. But with the DevTech configured integration, it turns into this beautiful organized board you see here. So for the customers, these are your gold members. These people have active deals or have bought from you from before. So when a ticket pops up here, your team knows to give them that VIP treatment immediately. Now, for your potentials, this is a game changer. These are people who are currently talking to your sales team. Now, if they have a technical question, your support team can just help seal the deal by giving them an amazing first impression. So for your leads, these are the new faces. So these are the fresh inquiries that haven't been sorted yet. So instead of just answering tickets and the order they arrived, your team can actually answer them based on importance. So you can see the faces, the company names, and even the status labels like refund initiated or order confirmed, all pulled directly from your Zoho CRM. So it's about working smarter, not harder. With the handshake mode, your team always knows who they are talking to and why it matters to the business. So that, my friends, brings us to the end of our journey today. We've seen how Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk go from being just software to being a championship team that helps your business grow and keeps your customers cheering. Take a look at the final slide. This is how you can keep the conversation going with us. Whether you're ready to flip the switch today or just want to chat about how this fits your specific workflow, DevTech is here for you. Now, how to reach your new best friends at DevTech. You can just scan the QR code, just point your camera right at the screen, and it'll take you straight to our website. And you can also follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube for more tips, tricks, and fun tech updates. And you can also check out www.devtac.com to see all the other ways we can make your business life easier. So, with that, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to everyone for being so engaged. I'm Wendell from DevTech, and I can wait to help you guys integrate, innovate, and celebrate. Have an amazing day, everyone. See you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you, Wendell, for that clear and practical walkthrough on integrating Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk. We hope today's session helped you see how connecting your sales and support systems can improve collaboration, provide better customer context, and ultimately strengthen long term client relationships. If there are no further questions from our participants, that concludes our webinar on connecting Zoho CRM and Zoho Desk. If you'd like a personalized walkthrough or need help implementing this integration for your organization, our team at DevTech would be happy to assist you. Again, you may reach us at info@devtech.com or visit www.devtech.com to schedule a customized demo based on your specific business needs. Thank you again for joining us today, and we appreciate your time. We also look forward to helping you build a more connected sales and support experience. Have a great day ahead, everyone. And once again, good morning.